Hey guys, I just wanted to share a little bit of knowledge with you guys. So a lot of people ask about competition in the phone flipping game and electronics and stuff like that. I don't usually see it as an issue. I deal with people from Lake Charles and Houston and everywhere in the middle, right? So when it comes to competition, it does not matter, and here's why I want you to know that. What I want you to do is I want you to reach out to your competitors in your area. I want you to see how they react. You know, I noticed there was a new person in my area, and I texted them and I was like, hey, how much for an iPhone 8 Plus? The first thing that they messaged me was carrier and gigabyte size. So I already know that they are not in David Kosciuszko's group, because that is not how they would have responded. Simply because we never asked for the gigabyte size. Why? Because if you can get the phone at a lower gigabyte size, you will make more money. You know, if it ends up being a larger gigabyte. And I also don't even ask carrier anymore, simply because I appraise everything as Sprint bad ESN. So I reached out to them. I'm like, hey, I got an iPhone 8 Plus. It's cracked. How much can I get for it? And they messaged me $155. You know, it's not a bad price. It really isn't. And I said, no, thank you. I was expecting some resistance. I didn't get any. They never even messaged me back. So that is not competition. I messaged another person a few days ago that had posted some ads in my area. I did the same thing. iPhone 8 Plus cracked. It's a very common phone, right? And they messaged me back, I don't buy cracked. You don't buy cracked phones? What? To me, that was insane. I'm just like sitting here like, how on earth are you making any money, right? Because my business is based on cracked items. Like, that is where all of my money comes from, is from cracked or damaged items. No power, cracked, etc. And they don't buy them at all. So, you know, it's their loss. I mean, I don't care. So I reach out to your competitors. They might not even be your competitors at all. A lot of these people also don't buy other items. They don't buy laptops, MacBooks, cameras, iPads, iPods. A lot of them just buy phones, and they just buy iPhones. The ad that I saw today was only asking for Apple products, right? So throw up some ads for Androids. Those still make money. They take a little bit longer to sell, but you still make a ton of money off of them if you can buy them for the right price. I buy everything. And once you start buying a lot more items than just phones, you're going to make a lot more money, and it will be a whole lot easier to scale in your business. Simply because the more items you have, the more leverage you have, and the more upselling you can do. So say somebody has an iPhone 8 Plus that's cracked, right? Whenever I'm messaging that person, I want to know what else they have. You know, is it just that iPhone 8 Plus that you have? So I'm always asking, like, hey, I know you have this iPhone 8 Plus, but I also buy this, I buy that, I buy cameras, I buy iPods, iPads, etc. I'd love to put some more money in your pocket today. Do you have any other items that you want to sell to me? People love that crap, guys. Like, they love it. Simply because you're giving them more money than they expected to get, and they are more than likely going to be a repeat customer for more items. You know, what if their grandparent gets them a camera for Christmas every year? Who needs a camera now? iPhone pictures are better than cameras typically. They're gonna sell it. You know, I buy gift cards now. You know, what do people get every Christmas? They get a lot of gift cards. You know, I make it a point to tell my repeat customers what I am buying all of the time. And I also put it in my ads. You know, I buy a lot more than just phones. I let people know that, because there is so much more value in that. So if you can do those, let's just boil this down to 3 things. Ooh, and you know what else I noticed? I actually called the guy that I messaged today. I called him before and he didn't answer. He didn't have a voicemail, and he didn't have a what's it called? What is it called on my phone? An autoresponder. I have an autoresponder on my phone if I'm not able to answer the message or the call. It sends them a text message. Thank you for calling. I'm sorry I'm unable to answer the phone right now. Please leave a text message of what you are looking to sell, and I will call you back as soon as possible. He didn't have that. He didn't have a voicemail, and he didn't even give any resistance to me saying no. So he is not competition at all, and he's probably not doing super well in the business. So those are things you need to look out for. So I guess it's 2 or 3 things to curb competition in your area. 1, you need to reach out to your competitors. You need to figure out what their marketing strategies are and what their negotiation is like. Okay? 2, you need to answer your phone. Answer your phone or get an autoresponder. And 3, buy more items. Don't just buy phones. So if you haven't already joined my group, go ahead and click the link below. There's also a free ebook by David Kosciuszko below as well. It's the exact way that I started. So I highly recommend joining and get learning if you haven't already. So, all right, guys, that is it. See y'all later.